In the midst of Mes Chamorro and the food that comes along with it, students spoke out against the Department of Education's change of heart this year about banning food for the various schools during Gupot Chamorro. PNC's Rizal Romanes has more in this report.
Caliguin, barbecue, red rice, and tatizas. That's what public school students were hoping to serve and eat for their school's Gupot Chamorro. However, it looks like that won't be happening this year. John F. Kennedy High School students brought up the issue to the Youth Congress and asked the Department of Education why they made the sudden decision to stop students from bringing in or preparing food on campus when they have done so up until the last school year. On K57's afternoon show 4-Hour Phil with Phil Leon Guerrero, DOE Superintendent John Fernandez denies there was a sudden change. Board Policy 705, he says, has been enacted since 2006.
The board policy itself addresses the school day, as well as after-school extracurricular activities sanctioned by the schools, and subjects any food being served to particular requirements, particularly to meet nutrition, health and nutrition requirements. The other issue that's not necessarily in the board policy itself is the issue of liability.
Fernandez says many administrators have dealt with the issue of liability in the past. What exactly was different this year that caused students to react? Fernandez says the old policy wasn't being enforced and that administrators from the different schools have since reconsidered the risks.
What happened this year is, in the past, as administrators have come forward to talk about Gupot Chamorro, they asked me, what's the policy? And I said, read the policy, board Policy 705. And ultimately, they're responsible for what happens on their campus.
Fernandez says if the administrators were violating the board policy in the past, they're lucky they didn't get caught, or worse, no one got sick. To keep students happy, he says the board will come up with a solution, whether it's suspending the policy's after-school component or bringing in catered tomorrow food for the schools. Youth Congress Speaker Lawrence Alcairo says the Youth Congress is willing to work with DOE.
We do want to work with the department. We have the Youth Congress members, we have the seniors from JFK that contact us, we have the Island-wide Board of Governing Students coming together just to find a creative solution so that everyone's happy without having to risk student safety and liability concerns.
Rizal Romanes, PNC News.